The Ten Commandments, abolished or eternal? Your answer determines your eternity. What if I told you that the question that decides your eternal destiny is not, do you believe in God, but rather, do you obey Him? And what if I prove to you, straight from the Bible, that Jesus never changed or abolished the Ten Commandments, but warned that rejecting them is rejecting your right to enter heaven itself? Don't believe me? Then prove me wrong. Let's start with the facts. Revelation 22:14, KJV, says, "Blessed are they that do His commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city." Now ask yourself, has Jesus ever said the Ten Commandments were abolished? Give a thumbs up if you think yes. Thumbs down if you think no. If you say no, then congratulations. You just agreed that the Ten Commandments are still binding. But now comes the real test. Do you keep all of them, including the fourth commandment? The fourth commandment says in Exodus 28:11, "Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God." God didn't say, pick a day. He didn't say, keep it if it's convenient. He said, remember. And the only day He ever blessed, hallowed, and made holy was the seventh day, not Sunday. You may ask, but didn't Jesus do away with the Sabbath? The answer is found in Jesus' own words. "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill." Matthew chapter 5:17, KJV. Jesus warned us, do not think for a moment that He came to abolish the law. So why do so many Christians live as if He did? Why do we claim to love Jesus but ignore the very commandment He Himself kept? Let me be blunt. If you say the Ten Commandments are still valid, but refuse to keep the fourth, you're a walking contradiction. And if you say the Ten Commandments are abolished, then why not steal, murder, or lie? You see, the moment you toss out one, you risk tossing out all. James 2:10 KJV confirms it. "For whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all." Conviction. God's law is not a buffet table. You don't get to pick what's convenient and toss the rest. Rejecting the Sabbath, God's holy day, is not just disobedience. It's a rejection of the very sign between God and His people. Ezekiel 20:20. It's the line that separates those who follow God's word from those who follow man's traditions. The truth is this: if you refuse to obey the fourth commandment after knowing the truth, you are also rejecting Revelation 22:14, your access pass to heaven. This isn't my opinion. These are God's own words. Closing challenge. So now the question is yours to answer. Has Jesus abolished the Ten Commandments? If your answer is no, then what's stopping you from keeping the fourth? Tradition? Comfort? Fear of standing alone? Jesus said in John 14:15, "If ye love me, keep my commandments." The fourth isn't excluded from that command. You either accept the full truth of God's word, or you reject it. Today, you stand at the crossroads. One road leads to compromise, comfort, and rejection of God's law. The other leads to obedience, blessing, and the right to enter through the gates into the city. Which will you choose? Heaven is watching. Hell is hoping you delay. But God is calling you to remember.